So today I'm gonna try my hand at doing some repairs on my bike. I can only wreck it, you know. That's the worst thing that can happen. But you gotta try at least. So welcome to Freetline's Ghetto Repair Shop on the Air Force parking lot. So what happened is, on the day I picked it up, it was raining and I was not very used to this bike. And long story short, I laid it on its side and I knocked off the left turn signal. So here you can see where it should be. If you look very closely, no turn signal. Weird, huh? Don't know how that happened. But I wasn't the first one to lay it on its side, because before I did that, there was already this little bit on the brake missing. So it should look like this, like the clutch. So the tip kind of broke off, and you can see that somebody tried to weld it before. There's a little residue of extra metal, but yeah, it's not there. I can't fix that, honestly. I'm shitty at welding. I've tried it before, but I'm not very good at it, so that's gonna have to wait. Also, I don't have welding equipment. But the other thing that I'm gonna try is this footrest should not be angled upwards. So you see how this bit goes up, and this one's very flat and parallel to the ground almost. So when it fell on its side, this bent up. It was already bent up a little, and I think when I fell, I bent it up a little more. So my goal is gonna be to heat up these little metal parts, that and that part, and bend it upwards while it's hot with a pipe wrench. I think it's a solid plan, but yeah, let's see how it goes. So, got a little torch kit to heat up the footrest part. I got wire connectors, electrical tape, and a new turn signal. What else? The pipe wrench. Let me see right now if that fits somewhat. Oh yeah. To be careful to not tilt this thing on my head, but it's already moving a little, so let's see how that goes. And a little toolkit, socket wrenches, and a couple of bits for a screwdriver. So technically all I should have to do is screw it on and connect the wires. I think I've done harder things than that, but you never know. Yeah, it's the right part. So on base there's a little workshop, like an auto shop thing, where you can do your own repairs and you just kind of rent the spot that you work at and the tools. And I did an introduction course yesterday that you have to do to be allowed to work there, and maybe I'll go there for like the welding part, but the guys who work there or volunteer there, I'm not sure. They're a bit of the older type, and they're not flexible and not was not very easygoing. So I wanted to pay for the course, which was $5, and I just brought a $20 bill, and I don't know, he didn't like at all that I wanted to pay with the $20 bill. Maybe I stick them together in the same side. I mean, technically that should work. I don't know if that is what the inventor intended me to do. So news is, now my turn signals don't work at all anymore. And I don't know what I've done. Well, let's see if I can figure this out. Alright, so what I think happened is that since these connectors, they're not to wire 6 individual strands to each other to make like 3 circuits. I just like wired everything together. It's like basically like if I would have twizzled them all into one big thing, which is bullshit, of course. So what I hope happened is that I blew one of the fuses, should be these red ones here, for the turn signals. But I can only break in more. And if I really mess up, there's a car repair shop just over there. That was easier than thought. So turn signals, the 10A fuse, there we go. There. Let's put this fuse in. Looking good. So now what I'm gonna do is, instead of jamming all of these together into one big happy circuit, it might not be the most efficient way or the way it's meant to be, but I'm gonna take one connector for every color, which in my little mind, in my little brain, will be the way to do this. Left side works. Woohoo! You guys see that? You see that? It's pretty cool, huh? See, the red is actually an intentional design feature. It brings a little color to the whole motorcycle. Now for the next plan. To heat this up and bend it down. Put this pipe wrench to it. Then press against this. And bend it down like that. But theory and practice. Are always two different things. So my somewhat fixed footrest, I can live with it this way. So I'm going to consider that relatively successful. Footrest looks better. Got the turn signal. I learned where the fuse box is, what types of fuses I need on this bike, and yeah. So, but when as I was looking around on the bike, I saw this bit which says important drive chain information, and it says to lube the chain every 200 miles, and I already put like 300 on it, so I should do that, I suppose, but I don't have any lube, so I think I'm gonna go buy some and or watch a movie. Not sure yet. I'm terrible at deciding what I want to do. Depends on what's available. But yeah. Peace out.